Worshipping the Krishna. Everybody go.
3, 2, 1, play.
I can't do it here.
I'm rough. Go, play. No rough hits. Rough hit equal foul. AKA penalty shot. Oh, nice shot. Olive. You don't have to use goalie only. Self goal.
This thing is weird.
I'm gonna give points.
I need
If
the
you
goalie
play-
and
I have an idea. I'm gonna give points. First, oh god. Clear ball. Hit the own goal. Okay, 1-1. Own goal. Oh, Adam got first touch. Ooh, saved by Adam.
Yeah, go.
No, backward and then hit it.
That's not fair. That's not fair.
No, that
Yes,
was
it
fair.
Yes, it
No,
was.
you know what I would have done? I would have done this. Yeet. Pow.
Yeah,
I mean, not that hard, but like. First hit by Adam with the. Adam, why are you not using this guy?
Because.
Second goal by Adam.
No, I shot that.
No,
you
it
didn't.
hit.
Oh.
Yeah. First hit by Adam. Adam, use this guy. Adam, use this guy. Yeah, no. Oh. Now
when you
go
start
this way
talking,
and now go back.
Now, yes.
Cycle back and hit it. Cycle back more.
Like that.
Like that. Oh.
It doesn't count if you make goals.
Wait, Adam hit it. Adam hit it.
Never mind.
It doesn't count. Adam wasn't playing.
I know.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, redo
I'm
ball.
gonna use the
3,
goal.
1.
And make me go.
Self goal by Bhishma.
Beautiful. It's
No,
beautiful.
it's 2 to 3.
Oh.
I'm not saved by no 2 to 4.
That's annoying.
First hit by Adam.
Oh, God.
But it still went on that side. Oh, Adam, you need to use your offense, dude. Oh, blocked by it. The home. 3 to 5.
Scored.
First 1 to 10 wins.
3 to 5. Yeah.
Bro, just hit it back. That was the goal by Adam. Adam, you need to use your offense, dude.
Oh, it looks like you just got. Nah, you too much.
I can't. No. No, what's this? Wait, what? Oh yeah, that is involved. That is. First hit by Adam. Oh, sorry, Bhishma. Ooh.
I don't have 3 hands. I wish I.
No, you were so lucky. Okay, that's it.
That was the longest playing.
Guys, you have 2 problems to worry about.
Where did you go? I know. Oh, God.
Is anybody paying attention to the? Oh, what the 100? 8-7. Keep going.
8-7, yes.
Awesome. Keep playing.
I'm so close. 8-7.
Oh, sorry, 8-3.
No, 8-7.
8-3. 8-3.
Oh.
And 9-3. Ooh, nice hit. Continue. Oh, what a save! And again a save. And then again, oh, a shot. Oh, God. Other.
But nothing happened but you get them.
What's that? Did that go in?
Yeah, that one is.
Okay.
No, 2 balls. It's not fair.
I can't
You
find
get distraction.
Oh, what a save! What a save! What a block!
Thanks. Thanks for the.
Reverse come back! Reverse come back! Ooh. Oh my God! Jimmy needs 1 more goal to win this. No, he can't make it. Adam, are you trying to make a 5-point comeback? Adam, you can definitely hit that. It is now. And it's over.
Me versus Bhishma.
I'm being 1-0. Nice. What the? Oh my god, I hit the second ball. What the?
No second ball. No.
Wait, okay, yeah, wait, pause. Remove this.
No second ball. Remove that.
Alright, wait.
That's wrong.
Uh-oh. What the? That was actually cool though. Nope, you got rejected. Nah, bro, that's a stunning play. That is a stunning play. Wait. Bro, just hit it backwards and go, oh, okay. I should not be talking at this point. Actually, should I go? Oh, okay. No, I hate you. Wait, what's that? Wait, give me that. I can't. Oh, I got it. Go.
There you go. You can go, bro.
Okay. That doesn't count. This is the ball.
Oh.
That's a good ball. 3-2.
Oh.
Oh, I got.
Your voice is coming on YouTube.
Oh, sorry.
You cannot do this.
Okay, can't be loud.
No.
There you go.
4-2. That one.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. No. Thanks. We're playing football. Oh, I got. No. Get blocked.
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Prashad, then we will have more kirtan if you want.
Do you need the... You want to sit over there? If you want, okay, you can sit here if you want.
Perfect time. Kartik.
This is yours, no? Where's mine? Is it with you? Huh? I couldn't find mine. Okay, anybody who has my kartal?
I was looking for your kartal, but then I find another kartal and those are hers. So I put it in the box, one of those.
One in my box?
No, yeah, but not yours. Yours we couldn't find.
Okay, his come with mine, with me. Mine, no, mine is a different one. Mine is what, mine is like an extension of my.
How are you?
Make sure you are there on Sunday.
I will. Better try real hard. I didn't know if anyone would get it, but some people got it. We got it.
Yeah, no, I got two.
Oh, you got two.
That's the only time you see me? I don't say that for eclipse, right? The last 5 days of Kartik.
Beautiful. Also beautiful.
His instruction.
Put it here.
There's a lot of like support here.
What if you click here? Here. Yeah, click here.
Down, yeah, that's yours. A lot of IT support here, Kamala.
It's okay.
The mic is not on, I think. Is it on?
Stop.
Let's begin with our prayers. Om Ajnanatimihantasya Jnananjanashalankaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuktapadakamlam Shri Guru Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatan Sadhana Lalita Shri Shakam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijanasaitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padanan Sadhana Lalita Shri Vishakam He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Krishnavanu Sute Devi Pranami Haripriye Vanchakalpatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhu Devcha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasani Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. I'm really not eligible to be here, but I've given the opportunity to talk about something to purify myself. I accepted this, so please forgive me if I make any mistakes and pray for me so that I can improve on my path. Thank you so much, dear devotees. My obeisance to all of you. I chose this topic because recently I was reading this and it really touched my heart. And it also, it's Kartik month and we have Bhishma Panchak in the last 5 days of Kartik. So I thought this topic is very good to talk and it can stay in everybody's mind. So we can perform much more devotional service in the mode of Bhishma Dev. So Bhishma Dev, to talk about Bhishma Dev, is very exalted personality. He is personification of everything, good qualities. He is Devavrata. He's from heavenly planets. He's demigod himself. He's one of the 8 Vashus. He is one of the great Mahajan. So I would like to ask, everybody knows about Bhishma Dev. So if you can tell some qualities of Bhishma Dev, so you can,
An undefeated warrior. Never got defeated.
Hari Bol, yeah. There's nobody can defeat. If he's in the battlefield, nobody can defeat him. He learned the arts from Parashuram, his spiritual master, and he learned all the Shastras and Dharma from all heavenly gurus in the heavenly planets. So any other qualities?
So his name is Bhishma, meaning he took the Bhishma, like very severe austerity, severe promise of being a celibate all his life just for the pleasure of his father.
Awesome, Prabhu, awesome. It's one of the things that nobody can do. He is living in the palace and he's surrounded by beautiful women and he has to do normal activities. He's not a sannyasi and he has taken a greatest vow and then the demigods gave him the name Bhishma. So he was Devavrat before and the demigods were so impressed by his vow and they gave him the name Bhishma. Thank you, Prabhu.
He's pure devotee of Krishna and for the pleasure of Krishna he decided to fight against Krishna.
Hari Bol, I don't have to take the class. Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you so much, Prabhu. Yeah. Yes, Prabhuji.
Like the gopis have a relationship with Krishna, he has the same relationship, even though he was a man, but like a warrior, when he was shooting the arrows to Krishna, he was feeling the love that the gopis have to Krishna.
Very good, Prabhu. Very important point, Prabhu. Yeah, that is one part of the lecture. Thank you for bringing it up. Yes, Prabhuji.
He was blessed with Ichamritu. He could give up his body at his own will.
Hari Hari Bol. Yes, yes. His father blessed him because he sacrificed his own pleasure for his father. He said, I won't be, I won't marry, I won't take up the kingdom, and I will be a servant to take care of this kingdom throughout my life. So his father is so much pleased, and Shantanu Maharaj blessed him. You can leave your body when you wish. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Oh, I was thinking that there are primary rasas and secondary rasas. So the rasa of chivalry was experienced and displayed by Bhishma Dev.
Excellent, Prabhu. That is one of the key points. So we have to understand Krishna reciprocates to his devotee according to their taste. So Bhishma Dev is a warrior. He is a well-known warrior. So Krishna is reciprocating his love in Viryaras. Anything else?
He likes sticks.
It's a time we hear from you now.
He like sticks to his word and doesn't back down from whatever he promises.
Yes. Yeah. So yeah, very, very, I mean, most of my lecture is covered here. So remaining I will cover.
You fill in the blanks.
Yeah, I
Don't
fill in
ask
the blanks.
No more questions.
Yeah, thank you so much. So the Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 9. So it begins with Yudishthira Maharaj being very morose, and he's coronated, but he was very, very morose. He's depressed. He's thinking that he is the root cause for all the bloodshed, all the loss of the families, and why there are women who lost their husbands and their widows, and the children lost their husbands, the parents lost their sons, relatives, great gurus, warriors, they lost everything, and Yudhishthira Maharaj is now very depressed, and he doesn't want to take up the service to rule the kingdom, and he wants to do sannyas. But somehow they manage to coronate him. But Krishna knows that anytime he can drop this off and go, because he is not convinced to take up this. So any loss in the family, we lost some loved ones, we get that, okay, what is next? I don't need anything. I just live as long as Krishna wants me to live, and then that's it. You get that kind of intention. So it's natural for Yudhishthira to have that feeling and depression and all that, guilt in his heart. So Krishna says that, yeah, let's go to Bhishma Dev. So he's advising Yudhishthira, you need to get advice from Bhishma Dev. So here I have few questions. Why Krishna requested Yudhishthira to get the knowledge from Bhishma? Anybody wants to say? Yeah, it's because Krishna wants his devotee to be glorified. Krishna can immediately clean the heart of Yudhishthira in no seconds. But we won't have this Bhishma Stuti, we won't know the glories of Bhishma Dev if Krishna intervened and, advised Yudhishthira. So Krishna wants his devotee to be glorified. So he said, okay, let's go to Bhishma. Bhishma knows everything. He knows the absolute truth. He knows all the Shastras. He knows the Dharma in and out. So he's the perfect person to advise Yudhishthira. Then there is two controversies with Bhishma Dev. Why he took the side of Kauravas, and when he is a pure devotee, why he is in the Adharma side, and why he didn't help Draupadi in the Vishya's assembly. So both of these is to first why he was at the side of Kauravas. It's definitely to please Krishna. So nobody knows the relationship between a devotee and Krishna. He definitely wants to please Krishna, so he was staying at the side of Kaurava, because at the end Krishna wants to teach everyone, no matter what, however powerful you are, however strong you are, if you don't have Krishna by your side, everything is a failure. So Bhishma wanted to help Krishna to establish this fact so that when a powerful person like Bhishma, he's on the side of someone, um, and they lose the game because Krishna was not there. And with Draupadi on the assembly, he was just hanging his face. He know it's complete adharma. He could have stepped in and stopped, but he didn't do that. Why? Because the world will not know what is surrender means. If we had intervened that day, then we would not know what the true surrender means, because Draupadi really surrendered to Krishna completely, and there is no way the world will know what surrender means. So that's the reason Bhishma Dev didn't interfere, but he took up all the blame. But Krishna knows his heart, and that's all matters at the end of the day. People can, in devotees' life also, we cannot satisfy everybody. As long as we are doing things to satisfy Krishna, and our heart knows that, and Krishna knows that, that's all matters. So we move on. The next is, they're going to the battlefield. So I would like everybody to imagine that we are in Kurukshetra battlefield, and Bhishma is lying in the bed of arrows. You see, Vyastev said that you cannot even put your finger, the body is full of arrows. His body didn't touch the ground. So Gandivadari just released the arrows full, and his body is completely punched with arrows, and he was in the bed of arrows. He was not in the bed of roses. He was sleeping in the battlefield with arrows, with so much pain. Blood is oozing out, and he didn't leave his body. And there is a reason for why he was holding. He was suffering. He was suffering the adharma happening. He loved Pandavas. He loved them to, he cared for them. He protected. He tried to protect them. He was sacrificing all throughout his life for his father, for his stepmother, brothers, stepbrothers, and their grandchildren. He could have left his life his own will, saying, okay, I'm done with this. But why was he holding this life? The only reason it is he wanted to see the Dharma being established, and he wanted to see Yudishthira crowned. So he know for sure Yudishthira is going to be a king in future, and because they are by the side of God, and Krishna will definitely establish that. He know by sure, so he was holding his. And time has come. Yudhishthira is a coronated king now. So Krishna and Pandavas and all the sages, Daumya, Vyasadev, all of them came to see the final departure of Bhishma Dev. They are in the battlefield now. And Pandavas, when they see Bhishma Dev, their heart is broken. They see their grandfather, who is so powerful. He can win all battles. He had never been defeated. Even Parashuram was not able to defeat him. So they see him in the battlefield lying like that. They were so compassionate, feeling very morose, and they go and greet him. And Bhishma Dev is such a good Vaishnava. He was not able to get up because he's completely punched everywhere, and he was in the bed of arrows. But he spoke sweet words, and then he greeted them with gestures, all of them. He's such a good Vaishnava. And he said, the moment he saw the Pandavas, he was overwhelmed with all the past thing that they went through. And he said, oh my dear Pandavas, you went through so much suffering, so much difficulties in your life. And all this happened, all this war is to bring back the justice for you. You were treated so ill-treated, you were blasphemed, you were exiled, whatnot, everything happened to you. And even Kunti Maharani, she suffered a lot. She had to take care of the kids when she was young kids. She was widowed, and she had to be exiled with you, and she had to take the reactions of all your actions. She had to go through this. This is the will of the providence. So he said, this is the will of the providence, and it's nothing, this is due to the inevitable time. And he didn't say that it's because of your karma. Maybe not for Pandavas, maybe for others karma can play a role, but for Pandavas it's definitely will of Krishna. So Bhishma Dev is instructing the Pandavas that it's because of the will of Krishna, and nobody can understand Krishna's plan. Even great sages, philosophers, Shiva, Lord Brahma, they all pray to Krishna, but they don't understand his plan. His plan is so inconceivable. And he says, with time everything is done. Krishna controls the material world as time. So whoever is in the material world, they lose to death. And if the only victory is if you go back to Godhead. Otherwise, everybody lose to death. So he is instructing Yudishthira, and this is a very important lesson for Yudishthira because he was lamenting. Then next thing he's saying about Krishna. He talks about Krishna now. He says, Krishna is the supreme God. He is the cause of all causes. And you guys, out of ignorance, you're thinking he's your friend, he's your messenger, he's your servant. But he's saying that he is the supreme God and he is equally kind to everyone. There's no partiality. Of course, he favors the devotees because he reciprocates as one reciprocates, it says in Bhagavad Gita. But he is not partial. He is equally kind to everyone. And he said, he's so grateful. Bhishma Dev is so grateful. He's coming here and showing his presence when I'm leaving my body. I'm so grateful to him. When the Supreme God appears in anybody's mind, when they are leaving the body, for sure they are going back to Godhead. There's no way repeated births and deaths. So Bhishma Dev is telling this to Yudhishthira. And also, then Bhishma Dev, now he is completely relaxed. He gets what he's supposed to do. He is convinced now with Bhishma Dev's words. He is convinced and he's now asking for more. He says, I want to hear more. Can you please tell about what is the Varnashram Dharma? What is the rules and regulations that I need to follow? All the duties and morals, codes, guidelines. Please suggest whatever you know. And Bhishma Dev is doing for 5 generations. He's taking care of this in the Guru dynasty. Of course, they were not listening to him, but he was trying to, from his part, he was trying to do the best. So he was telling about the Varnashram Dharma. I picked up these 9 points because I wanted to. I didn't have many of them. So Bhishma Dev advised for all the human beings 9 qualifications for human beings: not to become angry, not to lie, to equally distribute the wealth, to forgive, to beget children only by one's legitimate wife, to be pure in mind and hygiene in body, not to be inimical towards anyone, because Krishna is in the heart of everyone. So to be simple and to support the servants of the subordinates. So these are the 9 principles, and I think it's Shanti Parvat in Mahabharata. It crosses hundreds of pages where Bhishma Dev is giving the upadesh of how to be the codes and context. But we don't have time, so I've just picked the high points. The Dana Dharma, he says, everybody have to do in charity. As per we have to donate 50% of the income in charity. And Sri Dharma is, so this is one important thing I really liked it. Shyness. In Kali Yuga, the shyness in the women is gone. That they come in forefront and the masculinity is developing more. So when the shyness is gone, the compassion, the feminine quality is mainly for compassion and love. That is decreasing. So when the masculine quality increases, this quality decreases, and it definitely impacts the society and the family. So shyness is very important, and it's in detail how to be chastity, everything is Bhishma Dev give the upadesh and all that. And Raja Dharma, he talks of Raja. Among all the Dharma, Raja Dharma is the topmost Dharma. So he says the king has to be take care of the prajas with so much compassion, like their own kids. You should take care of they should not be in poverty, disease, death, all that. And then he was saying out of all, the most important thing is that the praja should be led to salvation by the king. That is the most important thing for a king. So this is our Vedic culture, dear devotees. It's all gone, but it's very nice to know that this was been practiced by so many kings, and we are unfortunate we don't see them. Then, while he was talking all this, the Uttarayan, the time the sun is going to the northern hemisphere, and at that point, that is a very auspicious time where the mystics will leave their body. So Bhishma Dev Paul is talking now. He knows that this is time has come for him to leave the body, and he fixes this. He turns and he sees he turns and he looks at the Krishna, and he fixes his mind on Krishna. He sees this beautiful form. He's wearing the Chaturbhujam form, like the four-handed form of Krishna, and his senses are completely now controlled. It's like the tortoise limbs gets inside, and it's now completely controlled. So his senses are controlled. His mind is fixed in Krishna. Now all auspiciousness started. His bodily pains is lost, and with this condition, he started giving he started his prayers to Krishna. And the first thing he was saying is, Krishna, my mind, my willing, my feeling, my thinking, everything I want to immerse only with you. Everything. But when he says about mind, he's also saying that, Krishna, I have a daughter who's not married. I want you to marry her, and you are the best of the bride for my daughter, because all the three worlds, they are so attracted by you, and they want to marry you, and I want my daughter to give in hand with you. Please marry her. And my daughter has all qualities, good qualities, and the main good quality is she loves you so much, and the love is so pure, and it has no expectation. So when you say what love is pure, the love has two defects. So what are the defects? The love is sometimes minimum, sometimes it's intense, sometimes shallow, sometimes intense, and sometimes comes with expectations. So these are the defects of love. But Bhishma Dev is saying, my daughter, the love is always spontaneous, same. The intensity is always the same, and she doesn't expect anything. So my daughter is the best bridegroom for you, Krishna. Please marry her. So what is he referring to? His daughter is nothing but his mind. So we have to know that we have to have a clean mind so we can have Krishna. Otherwise, it's very hard to get Krishna. So Bhishma Dev has so much purity. He himself is saying that his daughter is so capable and to get married to you. And then he's saying, Krishna, you create this world. You have nothing to do with this material world, oh Lord. But you come here to have beautiful pastimes with your devotees. And he's like, let my rati be on the Vijayasaka. And he describes the beauty of Krishna, that is, he's wearing a pitambar, and it is shining in the sun, and he's having a curly hair and beautiful face covered with curly black hair. And then he says that I also want to see the Krishna, and he loves that Krishna who is working very hard in the battlefield. Trying to protect the Pandavas and Arjuna, like he's really working hard, whipping the horses, and the horses produce the hoofs. The dust is all over his face, and the sweat is all over, decorated like pearls all over his face, and he has wounds everywhere, and blood is oozing out by the arrows, of Bhishma Dev, and he's thoroughly loving it. And Bhishma Dev is saying, Bhishma Dev and Krishna, who can fathom their relationship of the Lord and the devotee? Nobody else other than devotee themselves. we might have so many instances that when we cannot explain that, the reciprocation from Krishna, nobody can believe it. So this is the same thing. Krishna is thoroughly enjoying the chivalry ras with Bhishma Dev. So, and Prabhupada explains that it's like devotees throw flowers, Krishna is having the same feeling of arrows when Bhishma Dev is doing, because he's doing out of love and they're just playing. Krishna has a transcendental body, dear devotees, is throwing arrows or flowers or whatever, it's the same when you do it with love. So Bhishma Dev is a warrior. What else he can do? And Bhishma Dev is saying, "Oh Lord, I see that you are such a Bhakta Vatsala. You are Arjuna is instructing you to go in between the armies, two armies, and you are just going like you are instructing. You are the supreme Lord, but you are saying, oh Arjuna, yes, I'll take you." Yes, and with your merciful glance, you reduce the life of the opposite army. What does that mean when he says you reduce the life of the opposite team? It means there is no birth and death. When Krishna's glance is falling upon someone, they don't have birth and death. They are just having the eternal life. So, by his merciful glance, he is benedicting the opposite army, the same thing. And he's saying, oh Lord, you are such a, I would like to have gati on your lotus feet. You protect Arjuna's chariot, and you also benedict you. So this Parthasarathi form is mainly for the opposite army, because for Pandavas they don't see Parthasarathi, they see the back. So he's benedicting the opposite team with this Parthasarathi form, and whoever dies in the battlefield seeing him is delivered. So Bhishma Dev is saying, you are benefiting them also the opposite. You're not partial at all. So if you see in Krishna's perspective, he's benefiting both of them. He's not partial. And Bhishma Dev is saying, this is very important, the highlight of the prayers, where Bhishma Dev is, Krishna is breaking his own promise. So there is a story. Prabhu, you have time? So there is a story behind it, where Duryodhana is saying, Bhishma, oh grandsire, you are just so partial. You could have finished the game in 1 day or 2 days. You're just very partial, and you're not fighting with Arjuna and Pandavas. You're just partial, and you're just going to lose this game in a battle. I know for sure. And he's blaspheming Bhishma Dev. And he's bringing his moral codes down and everything. And then Bhishma Dev said, yes, tomorrow I'm going to finish the Pandavas. And these are the 5 arrows. Then Duryodhana, what if he forgets the 5 arrows? He said, give me the 5 arrows, I'll keep it with me. Tomorrow I will give it to you, the game over. Then Krishna is within everyone's heart. And Krishna is like, oh, okay, you are having this game, let me play another game. And he's saying, Arjuna, go get the 5 arrows, because you have a boon with Duryodhana. He helped Duryodhana sometime, and Duryodhana said, I will give you, benedict you, whatever you want. So Krishna says, okay, now use that boon, go get the 5 arrows. And Arjuna goes to Duryodhana, and he says, so Duryodhana is greeting him. So that is the culture. Like once the 6 o'clock is done, enemy, when you go to that place, they really greet you with respect. So Duryodhana is inviting Arjuna and asking, what do you want? You remember, I have a boon with you? Yeah. So give me all the 5 arrows. And then he took the 5 arrows and he goes. And next morning, Bhishma Dev is ready for the battle. He's decided, okay, let's finish and he's calling Duryodhana and asking, give me the 5 arrows. And he says, oh, Arjuna took it. Then Bhishma Dev is saying, oh Krishna, I know this is your plan. You broke my promise, I will make you break your promise. So in the battlefield, I'm going to make you break your promise. Maybe I should go to the next slide. Yeah. So, and he says, this is the wish from the Bhishma Dev. So next day when in the battlefield, so he's remembering that Bhishma Dev is in the bed of arrows, and he's remembering Krishna. and he's remembering that he's next day he wanted to make sure how he's breaking the. I want to see. The chivalry Ras is high up in the air, and he is fighting with Arjuna very intensely, and Arjuna fell off the chariot. And he was, Bhishma Dev was trying to kill Arjuna. He was almost about to, in the verge of death. And Bhaktavatsala Krishna, he was aroused. He got so angry, so angry. His eyes turned red. It start to palpitate. And he's, he is so much tensed. He ran, he jumped off the chariot, he picked up on a wheel from the other chariot. Over his head, he ran towards Bhishma. And Bhishma is seeing this, if somebody comes to kill you, will we laugh and bliss, will you cry? Bhishma is crying with bliss to see the Lord coming with anger to kill him. So, and Arjuna was really like, he goes, you see Arjuna is holding his thighs. He's like, no Lord, please do not do this to my grandfather. Please, please, you should not do this. And he's trying, and he's dragging Arjuna all the way. He could not stop. And he's fully fierce like, lion chasing an elephant. And Arjuna is like holding his thighs and he's saying, oh Lord, if you think that I made a mistake, I didn't do a good job, I will fight to my best of my ability. You please do not do this. And he comes, but Bhishma, why are you disturbing him? Let him come to me. as a devotee, he's like, oh Arjuna, you should leave him, you should come to me, let him take my life. And that is the benediction that the whole life I lived so many years. And then Krishna was pacified and he puts the thing down. But Bhishma Dev is saying, you fulfill my wish and you protect your devotee. Who can fathom Krishna's plan and mercy? And he was also thinking, when you're running towards me, he's describing everything. When you're running towards me, your outer garment is fallen and you are palpitating, you have so many wounds, the blood is coming out. And he's thinking all this, and he's let my gati be on that Parthasarathi form. So next one, he's thinking about, he's also, Krishna is having a whip and a veins, and he's working busy, and Bhishma Dev is also thinking of that. Oh, you have, on the right hand you had a whip, and you had in the left hand you had the veins, and you were controlling the horses, and let my gati be on that form. And so this is one important thing. Out of all, nowhere Bhishma Dev is talking about gopis. He's saying, gopis are the best. Like, they are loved. Even though Bhishma Dev is in Dasya Ras, gopis are in Madhurya Ras. He knows the Madhurya Ras is highest because Bhishma Dev has all the knowledge. So it says, the gopis are attracted to you, Lord, oh Lord. They are just mad after you. You attract them with all their gestures. They feel so separated when you lead them away and go away from their rasa dance. So he definitely bring a point to express gopis' love is the highest love. And then he was also saying that in Rajasuya Yagna, everybody, all the exalted personalities are there in the Rajasuya Yagna. That is the highest of yagnas that one can perform in Vedic culture. So all the personalities are there, and everybody agreed that Krishna is the most exalted. And Yudishthira agreed to he did all that like fighting to make sure, he agreed to the Rajasuya Yagna because to make sure Krishna is glorified in the Agra Puja. So, but Shishupal was there and he was against it, and he was at the stage 100 he was cursing him, and then Krishna delivered him also. So everybody, Bhishma Dev is in the deathbed, and he's remembering that, and he's thinking about the relationship between Yudishthira and Krishna also, because Yudishthira wanted Krishna to be glorified and all the world, because he's the emperor, and all the citizens of the emperor to worship with Krishna with devotion. And what happened is, the next thing is he's saying, now I know that Krishna is, the sun is one, but it can be, realized in different ways. Same way, Krishna is in everybody's heart, and I transcended the misconception of dualities. Saying, I finally transcended the misconception of dualities. I know you are in everybody's heart, even in the heart of mental speculators. So now I am in the right position to completely think of you, nothing else, in full absorption. And Bhishma Dev, by doing this, his mind, his words, his speech, his actions, feeling, willing, everything absorbed in Krishna, he left his body, he stopped breathing. And this is wonderful, how you leave your body. So Bhishma Dev is telling to the whole world how you have to leave your body. And we also can try to do the same thing with the help of the devotees, right? So holy name is nothing but Krishna himself. So when we leave the body, if we really give attention and absorptions to the holy name, is nothing but Krishna. We can also leave our body like Bhishma Dev, and we need devotees' help. When we leave our body, who can chant Krishna's name? Only devotees. So devotees are very rare, devotees are very precious, devotees are endangered species. We should definitely protect, nurture them, and then glorify them, and we should definitely understand the fact that who is going to help us to go back to God at the final victory is nothing but devotees. When we have this gratitude, we definitely won't have any misunderstanding, and we'll have a better relationship and better spiritual advancement as a community. I want to say this. Thank you, devotees. And one more thing I want to ask: do you know any other person who left body like Bhishma Dev? Prabhupada.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking, because I was there just prior to Prabhupada's departure when you were explaining, the whole atmosphere. I was there, in the room. And,
wow, Haribol Prabhu, so blessed.
And the Vaidya who was attending to Prabhupada said anyone else who was in this condition would be screaming in pain. And Prabhupada was about as shanti as you can imagine. And not only that, not only was his mind peaceful, but his mind was fixed on Brahma Vimohan Lila, because that's what Prabhupada was translating in the final days, the Brahma Vimohan Lila. And not only that, Prabhupada was still giving his personal darshan to the devotees. And, like even someone like me, who really, I was not a sannyasi, I was not GBC, I was a temple president in Puerto Rico, but had no real stature. And then Prabhupada gave me his personal darshan, and we discussed about, about Puerto Rico and what the devotees were doing there. So you see the parallel between Bhishma, over 100 arrows piercing his body, 58 days lying on the bed of arrows.
Yep.
And what is he doing? He's taking the time out to instruct Yudishthira. Yudishthira is, depressed, demoralized, and Bhishma takes the time out. So the parallel between Bhishma's departure and Srila Prabhupada's departure is uncanny. It's actually remarkable to see that.
Yes, thank you so much.
One thing also, meaning not like Bhishma Dev, where he's on the bed of arrows, but Haridas Thakur had the great fortune.
Haribol Prabhu, yeah. He was at the fortune to look at the Mahaprabhu, and he put his feet on his chest, and he saw his glorious face while listening. Yes, exactly.
And also historically, we look at Prabhupada's disciples who have departed, and you can go down the line of amazing departures. Sridhar Maharaj, who was a friend of mine, a very wonderful devotee who was, he had liver cancer, and he was about to depart in Mayapur, and he told the devotees, Bring a picture of Srila Prabhupada. They brought a picture of Srila Prabhupada. Bring a picture of Radha Madhav, and looking at the picture of Prabhupada and Radha Madhav, he left his body. Bhakti Tirtha Maharaj is another example here in Chaitanya Charitamrita, and there are many
Kadambakanan Maharaj.
Kadambakanan Maharaj, who is an extraordinary example of a devotee. You see, just days before he departs, he's giving a lecture.
Yeah.
With every ounce of his strength left, he's giving instructions to the devotees. Gaur Govinda Maharaj. I mean, the list goes on. And what to speak of the current? You look at Jayapataka Maharaj. Who would be doing that in his physical condition? What person on the face of the planet would be preaching, traveling? When we were at Sadhu Sangha, I'm sitting taking prasadam, and a devotee comes up and says, Jayapataka Maharaj wants you to have this bead bag. I mean, the amount of Krishna consciousness, that's present in a person who, literally his body has been ravaged by stroke and other illnesses, and he's thinking of his godbrothers. He's thinking of the devotees. He's going around and preaching. So I think we live in extraordinary times, in that, the fact that we've most of you are close enough to when Prabhupada walked the planet, that's greatly fortunate, and most of you have the association of devotees who had personal association with Srila Prabhupada. So we're very fortunate in that we are so close to the presence, or had the blessing of being actually present at the presence of someone like Srila Prabhupada.
Exactly.
Just as we marvel at Bhishma Dev's departure, we can similarly marvel at Srila Prabhupada's departure.
Exactly.
Very grateful to all the senior devotees and all the acharyas and everything. So let's do one Hare Krishna Mahamantra for everyone. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you very much.
Okay, now next part of the program we will do Damodar Staka. And then okay, Mataji, you want to sing?
More than 400 years. Very
Hare Krishna devotee, I want to take a minute to address my Prabhuji, because I know Mataji always are doing and organizing everything. Here is the Prabhu who has cleaned the house, taken care of the temple, cooked everything for devotees. So I pay my obeisances to my Prabhuji.
Very lucky. Not everybody has a Prabhu like this.
I did train him though, by the way.
The rest of the day, make sure you didn't get that thing.
No, okay. I will add something. Not everybody is a good teacher as well. Let everybody say good teacher like you, then you are saved. And that's good.
सरस्वती ठाकुर गोस्वामी महाराज श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय, श्रील गौर किशोरदास बापू महाराज की जय, श्रील भक्तिविनोद ठाकुर महाराज की जय, श्री जगन्नाथ दास जी महाराज की जय, श्री गुरु परंपरा की जय, श्री रूप सनातन सत रघुनाथ की जीवन गोपाल भट्ट दास रघुनाथ की जय, आनंद कोटि वैष्णव वृंदा की जय, रामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर महाराज की जय, प्रेम से कहूँ श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अनिता गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्त वृंदा की जय, श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गौरान की जय, श्री वृंदावन धाम की जय, मथुरा धाम की जय, कुंडवती धाम की जय, द्वारकाधीश की जय, जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की जय, गंगा माई की जय, यमुना माई की जय, भक्ति देवी की जय, श्रीमती तुलसी महारानी की जय, हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय, श्री श्री गौरी सहाय की जय, श्री राधा गोविंदा जी की जय, श्री राधा श्याम सुंदर की जय, जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा गोविंदा की जय, राधा दामोदर भगवान की जय, सीता गौर प्रेमानंद और ग्लोरी टू द सन लॉर्ड, और ग्लोरी टू द सन लॉर्ड, और ग्लोरी टू द सन लॉर्ड, और ग्लोरी टू श्री गुरु गौरांग कार्तिक मन की जय।
Prabhu, do you want to sing Narsinghadev prayer? Narsinghadev prayer.
I'm sorry.
You want to sing Narsinghadev prayer?
Oh, do I want to sing it?
It's okay.
Yeah, sure.
Someone we're one family here.
Sure. I don't need that.
You want to play the harmonium?
I can't play. Not yet. I'm working on it.
We've got the memo, yeah.
Okay. Namaste Narasingaya.
Krishna Bharado Yamoy, Kori Vare Jiva Joy, Vapasadan Anadilavai, Sena Mitra Pao, Radha Krishna Guna Gao, Remeda Koshri Chaitanya Nitai, Jai Nimai, Jai Nitai, Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda.